To kick off for Baltimore.
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Oh, good return up past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
At their own 38-yard line.
Yeah, the O-line trash on this shit. We'll make it happen, though.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Needle blue, set hut. 50, green, blue, striker, slice blue. Ready?
Love going to throw right away. This complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft. Look at the big fella go. Touchdown, Packers. Tucker Kraft, 61 yards. And the Packers are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Oh, that's pretty impressive, Charles. It's one thing to be an elite speed wide receiver and have all that yards after the catch into the end zone, but from your tight end?
Yeah, you don't get that very often. What you're describing is more like a Tyreek Hill, a Devontae Adams, and Antonio Brown. You're not talking about a guy that lines up or can line up in line and look like an extra tackle on running plays. He took that bad boy downfield just like he was a scat back.
Before the game, he told me, I'm going to have a zinger or two today. And I was like, oh, a zinger or two? I guess that's a zinger, right?
That's a zinger.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Now it's Jackson. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Now Jackson going to shift him around.
Middle.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Jackson going to keep it. They get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the Packers' 24-yard line.
And now they'll shift things around. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield.
A loss of a yard on the play. It's now 3rd down and 4.
Here we go. Get out.
Throwing is Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Jackson to Andrews on that one. First down, Baltimore.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
It's not.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. 2nd and 6 with the ball on the 7.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and
This
6.
time Jackson will throw it toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Jackson now. And he's got it. And he's brought down short by a yard. It's a 3rd down gain of 4.
A gain of 5 yards. It's now
Middle.
Going for it, it's Mitchell. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Ravens take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Love from the gun. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, helped their spot, and stacked him up.
Go.
Throwing. Love. That's taken in by Kraft. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Touchdown, Green Bay.
Tucker Kraft. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Packers have taken the lead. Now McManus for the extra point. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter.
14. Ravens 7. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
13.
Here's 2nd and 10. To throw is Jackson. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quay Walker. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Ready. Yellow, zoom. 52 blue. 43 red.
Love wants to shift things around.
Claws red. Blaster 6.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, tries to force it in, and it's
Keep laughing. Keep laughing, nigga. Keep laughing. I made a bad mistake. He threw it. That's a dumbass mistake. That ain't make no sense how he threw that ball.
With an interception, they trot out there, Charles, in the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brand, I almost expect you coming like an auctioneer. We've got two. Do I hear 3? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Would we hit 3 in a row? Because these offenses, they've got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
At the 36-yard line.
They go play action with Jackson. This will go to Henry out wide. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield, everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield. He was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
2nd and 6. And now an audible here into something else.
2nd and 6 at the 48-yard line.
Here's Jackson to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Packers are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
Well, to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline. And now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Bring it in there every now and then.
And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 down at the 31. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Jacobs going to try the middle. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Let's go now. 33, yellow. Claws red. Needle blue. Set.
Love from the gun on 3rd down. Touchdown, Packers. Tucker Kraft on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Packers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
And this is turning out to be something to monitor as this game goes along. That's now 3 touchdown catches for him here in this first half alone.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes it...
And all the way in for the Ravens. Touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 65 yards. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point splits the uprights. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
Ravens 14. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. He's past the 30. He will score. Touchdown. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him. Kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead now up to 14.
Brendan McManus to kick off for
So
Green
let's
Bay.
try this again. After the kick return, TD, here's yet another kickoff. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
13 yards on the play.
Now Lamar changing the look.
Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. His throw taken in by Isaiah Likely. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. So into Packer territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 32-yard line. Up the middle, here's Mitchell. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Ball on the 27. Here's a second and 5.
Brings up second and 5 at the Packers' 27-yard line.
Jackson. That's caught. It's Flowers. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out.
19 yards.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First and 4 at the 8-yard line.
Here's Jackson. That is caught. It's Bateman for a Raven touchdown. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Ravens have got it back to within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And they're winning 7 now at 28-21.
Ravens 21.
Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
For a quick second there, I thought we were about to have a repeat performance of a kickoff return for a touchdown. This guy's on fire today.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Here we go.
We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Short throw, he's got Kraft. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Ready. Black shot. Let's go. Yellow, blue, striking. Claws red. Ready.
Love.
The connection with his running back, Josh Jacobs.
It'll be a gain of 5. And that will bring up second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Drill. Ready.
Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
30. Cut.
Working out of the gun. Love. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right in the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get it to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
45. White. Hut.
Jacobs will score. Touchdown, Packers.
Ah, what a luxury it is to be able to call a bowling ball like Josh Jacobs down near the goal line. 5'10", 220 pounds, and he's not afraid to get in there and get the tough yards. Finishes off this drive with a touchdown run.
Now McManus to tack on the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Ravens 21.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now Jackson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
A 10-yard gain.
Well, how about this? They'll change it at the line. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as the tackle made it about the 43-yard line.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
At the 43-yard line.
Jackson. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
13, 180, 180.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Packers are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Here we go.
And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this.
And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Nah, Shaw, they play now, bro. They play now. I beat Vern, so he want to hit get back after like 2 weeks. I see what he doing. You gonna make a judgment. Look, he doing the same route to the tight end. Pick. Bro, ain't no way he supposed to pass that, bro.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter.
Yo, they play now, bro.
It's on EA Sports.
I'm up. I beat that nigga twice. He beat me only 1 time. So he called me out. Hey, every time I try to throw a bullet pass, they got me loafing the ball, bro. I don't understand. Holding down the icon, bro. I don't understand that shit. I'm trying to lead and do a bullet pass and load the ball. After this game, I'm gonna change my shit back to Alfred, you trash, bro. JoJo gave you forced wins in your lead, in that lead that we was in. They beat your ass, and he still gave you the win, bro. Nobody ain't respecting that shit what y'all doing over there.
Sort of a sloppy first half. And Coach Davis, if you were in the locker room, what would the message
See what I'm saying?
I think I'd have to go with
What's wrong with this game, bro?
That's a fire and brimstone. You got to fire these guys up. Make them understand what's going on out there. They were so sloppy in the first half. Too many turnovers. Tighten things up. Maybe get in their face a little bit. Get in their grill. And then send them back down.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
You won $20, bro. Now you would have won $100 or better. Okay, bro. $20 you won. Okay, whoopie doo. But I beat your ass the next game.
They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. So into Packer territory now. Here's first and 10. Down at the 33.
Jackson going to change things up a bit.
Middle.
Back to throw now on first down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll take it.
Shake. Shake your groove thing. Shook your ass, bitch ass nigga. Letting CPU play.
And the Ravens come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point.
We making adjustment. What's the adjustment we finna make? Nah. What's the adjustment? Nah, shit funny. Y'all funny in that Mickey Mouse ass league. Nigga call y'all ass out on the shit that you do. You went to deleting the fucking messages. Think I don't fucking know.
Well, now how about this return? And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game,
picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
I just told you, stupid motherfucker, we make adjustments over here. We know what the fuck you do. All you doing is looking for Tucker Crabs, nigga. Get the fuck out of here, stupid bitch. Now you trying to throw it to another target, pig.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10. They run over center with Mitchell. And he'll find his way down right around the 12. Here's second and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second.
Play action. It's Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Third and 2.
Cooper on the stop.
No, we changed
It's
it.
a gain of 5. Brings up third and 2.
Now it's Jackson. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll try and run for it. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And that will force a turnover on downs. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line.
The last drive for this offense, Charles, you remember it ended in one play, that quick interception, but they do still have the lead as they start this drive here.
and that's something to focus on for them as well, because it's not quite no harm, no foul, but the interception, hey, shake it off, move on. Hasn't cost your team the lead, and now it's time to rebound, and the quarterback and his teammates, they can add to the lead with a good drive here.
Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
And in an afternoon where just about everything's gone right, there's an unlikely sight there. He's got a receiver all alone downfield, and he just overshoots him.
Love looking to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
23 yards, the final tally.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Ready.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Wait. Here we go. Set. Yellow. Stripe. Red. Cycle. Set.
Going back to Love. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Black shot. Cut.
To throw now. Here's Love. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
22 yards.
3-3.
First down, Green Bay.
Now the play clock hits 0 here, and we're going to get a delay. So that flag will set him back 5 yards. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Down. 10 black. Shot. Set.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he will maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And that's also all for this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Baltimore. It's Packer football here as they've got the lead as well to begin the 4th quarter. 2nd and 16.
Rail. Yellow. Come on. Set. Fight 60. 50. Green. Black ultra. Field. Black. Claws red. Ready?
Here's Love. Pass caught. That's Golden. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
A gain of 12 yards. It's now 3rd down and 4.
Ready?
This offense has converted 2 third downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4.
Go now. Yellow. 22. Drill. 52. Hut.
Love now. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Packers first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. This defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, this game's over.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Now Love. That's taken in by Golden. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. First down would have been nice, but now you get to kick the field goal, still go up 2 scores.
They tried to get it, though, didn't they? Through the pass, got the completion just short of the first down. But you're exactly right. Run the field goal unit out there. Kick it. Put it through the post. Go up 2 scores.
Drill green, you yellow, rail. Ready?
On 4th down, Love. That is caught. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Black, 95.
Here's Jacobs. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. I'm assuming they're keeping this football on the ground, right?
I would think so because you're looking at the clock. That's in your favor. You look at the geography of the field, right, where you are. That's in your favor as well. Keep it on the ground. Keep pounding. Run that clock down. You have everything working in your direction.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Fight 60. 10 black. Six mega. Black ultra. Blue strike. Ready?
Love. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. McManus now for the extra point. And the lead is up to 14.
Makes the score Packers 42, Ravens 28. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Hey, middle.
Jackson to throw.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
Let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
Here's Jackson.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Jackson.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Fourth down, 10 yards to go.
And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position.
Black 40. Needle blue. Steel black. Claws red.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Now he's going to step up and run. And this is caught. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Matthew Golden, 37 yards. And the Packers have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. Now McManus for the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
Packers 49, Ravens 28. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line.
Y'all nigga love doing that.
Raven offense
He won.
for this next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Packers pick it up. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely.
Down. 33. Yellow. Black shot.
They got the fumble recovery. Now here's Love to pass. That's taken in by Kraft. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Yellow, 43. Blue striker. Black slice blue.
Throwing. Love. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
52 blaster.
Second and inches.
6.
At
Mega.
the 7-yard line.
Love. He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Packers up the lead to 4 scores now here in this fourth quarter. Now McManus to tack on the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Makes the score Packers 56, Ravens 28.
It was a good game until I'm getting hold by Madden, bro. Getting hold by Madden. Throwing bullet passes, they loafing the ball. It is what it is. It's 2-2. 2-2.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Right back to Mitchell on 2nd down.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Here is 3rd down and 4. Here's Jackson.
Had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. He'll try to do it himself.
And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
Report!
Throwing is Jackson. Then he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
Incomplete.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Jackson going deep for Walker, and unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing to the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. One last shot for Jackson. And he's blocked in.